Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another DC Worlds Collide video. It's Motherbox pull day. Dr. Poison is here. I hope all of you are getting your Dr. Poisons if you're after her. I really am not. Matter of fact, I am debating whether or not I'm even going to pull in her banner or not. It's just not all that interesting to me. I have Shishara, but I don't have Swamp Thing, and I might have other plans for Shishara once she's able to be a desired. So I'm not even sure. I may just skip her altogether and just concentrate over here, and that way I don't accidentally get her and mess up one of my chances of getting Mr. T or John Stewart here. I'll make that decision here in a couple minutes when we actually do the pulls. Let me go through my cleanup here real quick and get rid of my red dots, or at least get rid of them best I can. Oh, I got a box. Let's see what we get. I guess you don't get anything. All right. All right. Well, you know what? We won't check that box then. Let's check up here. I did my store last night. The network is busy. We will try again. All right. Let's see if they gave me my box or not. They did. I have no idea what I got for it, though, so that's always nice. Well, hopefully I got something good. Did the store last night. Nothing in here worth gambling on. Block set, but I'd want more block in here. I would want the one with another block in here if I'm going to gamble the 50 on that. And I'm not, I'm only gambling on the necklaces and the walkie-talkies here. Is that what they are? Comms devices. Because those are the ones where you get the percentage-based stats, and that's what we're after, the percentage-based. You can make an argument you should be farming the ones and the twos as well, because a percentage-based one is better than a flat numbered 3, but I'm just going to hold out for the 3s. I don't know. Just the way I'm going to do it. Might not be the right way, but just the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to make sure I'm only gambling on the 3s here when these pop up that are halfway decent. So, and then everything else will reset next week. Let's see if we got any team-ups we can help out with. No, none at all. I talked about this yesterday, how this is not a good system. Convergence. Let's see, I did some convergence yesterday. Yeah, I was able to get to 12 in Star City, which I think did net me a, what's those things called? A guide, yes. So I was able to get, I forget which one it is right now. Probably be Crisis Response. No, I forget, but it got me something, which was nice. Which one is the convergence one? Now I want to know for sure. Complete all system recoveries. No. That's the... Oh, it is Crisis. Okay, yep. So clear Keystone City level 10 is my next one. What is the Keystone one? Is that the one with the villains? Yeah, that one's going to take a while. Because there's just not that too many villains, to... Like, I'm working on the block team, which I'll finish with John Stewart, and then most likely Bloodsport, and then even the Mr. T team is all heroes, so it'll be a long way still if we hit up the villains. Alright, Parallax, I'm doing terrible. I had 2 boxes last night to clear the board, took both boxes to clear the board, so RNG's definitely not with me unless something changes in the next few days. I definitely won't have enough to clear this board, so this doctor's orders, we'll finish that, and we'll make sure we get our 2 encrypted tokens. We'll make sure we'll get our 2 regular encrypted tokens, and then we'll also unlock these 300 diamonds. So just straight across, and straight down. If you're not going for Dr. Poison, you should be able to get those. So this little game here is not terrible. I might push for this a little more. I did at least the 750 to get my 1 super encrypted token. I'll hit right buttons someday on this game. Right now I'm ranked 24, which gets me 2. I definitely want to at least try to stay there. I know some of these, like that Sinestro one, I can't do, so I don't even bother. But if it's a game that interests you, or one that you're good at, or it's worth putting in a little bit of time to make sure you're at least getting a couple cryptic, especially free to play. These are so hard to come by. To pick up 2, and even this 24-hour titanium supply is really good too, because that starts to become a problem later. So if you can stomach it, definitely worth at least trying to finish in the top 30 and getting at least 2 super encrypted tokens for it. And then they haven't done anything with character infusion, so no Hal Jordan or anything like that yet. If history's any indication, it'll just show up. We'll get very little, if any, warning. So, and just one more update. We are creeping our way towards tearing up the lasso. We are 18 purple short. We'll keep plugging away at that. Like I said, hopefully, I was hoping maybe this week, but I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get it next week. There's just so few to get. And do I have 10 here? I have 8. So I'll do these today. And I do have one of these, so I should be able to get 3 more. So we'll do that. And let's see, where are we at on War World? Arena, we're at 21. See how we did overnight. Got a defeat and a defend. And then Elite Arena, we're sitting at 37, which is usually about where we camp, even though we did get some defends last night. So, but yeah, we're pretty comfortably in the top 64 now, so that's pretty nice. So, and then I think what we'll do is I think we'll try to get some system recovery done. I'm on, let's see where we're at here. So I have 32 is this one right here. And I'm thinking about trying to grab a mercenary and seeing if we can't finish that. And that way we can get the 3 more tokens, 10 more of these. Because if I can get 40 of those, and I think I'm at 20, then 1 pull of John Stewart, I'll use those 40 plus these 40, will get him to rank 9. So let's take a shot at the system recovery real quick. Let's see if we can do this one. I'll try it with my own team first. If that fails, then we'll go higher mercenary and see how it goes. So no agiles, no greens, and within 5 turns. So we got to take you out. This is why it's tough for me. Agiles means no green arrow. So then we usually go Batman. Oh, I can't use Nightwing either. He's green. Get out of there, Nightwing. But I still have Batman synergy. I mean, I'm thinking Bride, I guess. I could move these over and go Constantine. Let's move him over there. Move him up there. Let's get her across from Robin. And we'll just match that up with that. Let's try that. We got to do it within 5 turns. And survive. I haven't even done it without any agiles. So let's see how this gets us. We're still going to go Wonder Woman first this time. Alright, awesome. Perfect. Naps right off the bat. And then he wakes up and puts his shield up right away, so that's kind of that. Let's see if we can get through that shield a little bit. Alright, we did a little bit. Let's get him up. Maybe we can get him countering. That'll help. Yeah, he's not countering anything. And there goes Wonder Woman. Man, we had an ideal start, double naps, and it's still not good. Alright, well now John's starting to get some exhaust out and some of his debuffs, but we're nowhere near 5. I'm just going to see if I can finish it without any agiles. And then we'll bring in our best team to see if we can even... It's just going to get ate up by the shield. Man, that Robin just kills. There goes Batman. Damn. Yeah, this one's hurting me pretty good. I'd be happy with just winning. Alright, he had exhaustion, so that helped. I know this is going to get ate up by the shield. Maybe I should be waiting for the shield to come down, I guess. Yeah. There goes Constantine. There goes Superman. I guess the thing is can Jon Stewart do this on his own in 4 rounds, which I don't think so. Not getting through that shield. I like what he does, the speed decrease. Again, I'll say this. A nice quality of life would be if I could hover on this and see what it's doing. It looks like it's some kind of offensive down. That's defensive down. I'm not sure what that one is. I guess I should pay attention and get my ultimates up, right? Yeah, we're nowhere near. Nowhere near. Alright, let's think this through here. If I were to bring a mercenary in, who would it be? Oh, well, I'm thinking him right there, right? Could he... Is he enough that he would melt through them? 300, level 12, probably badge 30? Or do I want like a Sinestro who's going to get them both at the same time? Well, you know what? We'll hire him. Let's see what that does. Because I'd really like to get through this one. And we'll just take our Superman out and put his Superman in. And we'll definitely do his ultimate first. Let's just see what it gets us. Man, Constantine's almost halfway gone already. Silence? Alright, there's a... Oh, I thought that was a silence there. Okay, let's see what he does. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, who are you going to end? Not Wonder Woman. Okay, we're good. Let's get the bat. Maybe we can get a stun on Robin. No. Alright, let's get this in while we got a chance. Maybe she can stun somebody. Damn, no stuns. Come on, Mirror. Hurry up, Mirror. Hurry up, Mirror. Okay. Alright. That buys us a little bit of time. Okay, we're going to go Jon Stewart next. And let's go Batman. Can the physical damage get... Okay. Superman's next. I think we might be able to get rid of Lex here in a second. Go Wonder Woman. Come on, go Wonder Woman. I'd love to get rid of Lex before Superman goes off. There, perfect. Come on, Superman, you go. Go, 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 go. Double tap. Yes! Woo! All right. Yes. Awesome. All right, got that one knocked out. Perfect. Super encrypted, 3 of those, 10 of those. I mean, all those rewards are great. That's awesome. All right, can we pick up the 6 we need here? Where are we at? We're at the end here. All right, well, let's just get this one done, and then we'll see what we do. Clear in 5 turns. I know I won't be able to do that because I've been using makeshift block team, I think. No, I haven't. Whatever. Oh, no tactical, so no green or blue. So I thought I'd been... Come on, John, get over. Thought I'd been... Tactical is no blue. But I haven't been using... I can't even remember what I've been using now. It sucks getting old. Oh, man. It's just, well, you know what? Let's try it. We'll see where it gets us. Okay, that wasn't bad. Put someone to sleep, Nightwing. Man, it was nap time for him. Let's get the bleeds out on these fools. Okay. So we got maxed out bleeds on Soups. Okay, we took that pretty well. Come on, Wonder Woman. Or actually, you know what? Just keep doing your thing, guys. I'd really like Wonder Woman to go off. There we go. Oh, well, how'd he heal? Oh, has he got his immunity? No? How the hell did he heal? Let's do that one. Okay, he's gone. Let's see if we can put Superboy to sleep. Night night. And that should be the end. We're pretty close. There we go. Alright, so we got it done. We just need to clear in 5 turns. Alright, now let's backtrack and see if we can't clean this up. 4 of them. So, okay, so what's this one? Clear in 6 turns. Alright, so I can use anyone I want now too, so that's nice. So let's take a little bit more aggressive approach. And go with this one. Now green and blue. So let's go here. Green here. Red on green there. Alright, let's see if we can't get this done in 6 turns. We'll go Wonder Woman first. Silence him, good, so she can't knock her out. Let's get some stuns, maybe. We put a minion to sleep. Alright, maybe Batmobile can get a stun in. Alright, that's fine. You know what? Maybe I should have went the Bride there. I think we might have had enough to get him out. Come on, Bride, oh yeah, we can if we can get her in. Alright. Oh, actually, he's gone already. We're working on Flash. Oh, yeah. We have 6 turns? Oh, yeah. Easy. 3. Wow. Perfect. All right. All right, who's next? Make sure we don't miss anyone. We're to Killer Frost. What are we doing here? Clear with 3 characters alive. We'll keep the aggressive team. Blues are good to greens. I don't have any greens. I got a lot of reds. But we'll try this, and if we need to make adjustments, we will most certainly do that. I think we'll get John up first this time. Damn. That was that green arrow double arrow. Oh, I'm not paying attention. And it's going to cost me a hit. Easy there. Alright, one minion down. And another one asleep. Alright, Wonder Woman, you're up, girl. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get the mirror in here. So we can top off Wonder Woman. I'd like to use the mirror. Thank you. Alright, Green Arrow next. Constantine next. Alright. Damn. That's that badge 25, I hope, right there. Because sometimes... Okay, easy there. Let's get Bride in here. Easy. Oh yes, now we'll work right down on the Catwoman. Alright. That one's all done. Two more. What's Bane got for us? Clear in 5 turns? Ooh, I hate that guy. Alright. Let's see. Green, red, so let's keep our red here. Blue is green, so we'll keep arrow there. Alright, let's fire off. Silence, yes. Oh wow, she took a big chunk out of him too. We'll go Wonder Woman first. Oh wow, perfect naps. Come on, Batmobile, get in there before that idiot wakes up. Ooh, easy there on John. Alright, let's put him to sleep again. That'd be perfect. I guess I was getting a little greedy. Now let's get John going up and get his shields up so he can start doing his thing. We'll get Bride in next. Maybe we'll be able to get rid of Bane pretty quick. Oh. Come on, girl. Alright. We'll save the mirror for right now. Oh yeah, there goes Bane. Oh, we're gonna go... Oh yeah. Awesome. Alright, last one, the Soups. And how many turns? 5? And he's gonna have a... Alright, so he's red, so we're pretty good, except for arrows, our weak spot here. Alright. Let's see what we can come up with. We're gonna go John Stewart first. Silence? Nope. Alright, John, do your thing. There you go. Alright. Sleepy sleep. Yes. There you go. I think we'll do Bride next to try to wear down Superman. We'll definitely get that going now. Get Bride up. I'm not sure we got enough damage going though. Oh, I thought they'd go all on then Superman. Alright, so he's got his invulnerability. So he needs to take a turn. Alright, now we can go work on him. Yes! Alright, we got 1 round. I should have used Constantine. Damn it! Come on, Wonder Woman, get in there with that lasso. Get in there with that lasso, girl. Get in there with that lasso. Yes, Green Arrow. Woo! I was waiting for her to get the lasso. Arrow took care of it. Awesome. Alright, there we go. And that gets us that other 10. Oh, we got 3. Did we get 3 last chapter? I thought it was only 2. No, it was 3. It's part of that old thing again, I guess. Alright, cool. So I'll spare you guys now the the rest of system recovery. We'll go to the polls, and I'm gonna skip poison. I don't know if she's a great character or not, if she's any good, if she's garbage, but it just doesn't fit with what I got going on right now. So pull it like Cheshire is good, and she'll probably eventually be on my block team once I'm able to have her into desires and I'm able to build her up. Dr. Poison, there's nowhere for me to put her. I don't have any kind of poison. I don't have anything. So to pull for her would be a waste, I think. I don't have Swamp Thing. Not going to get Swamp Thing anytime soon, most likely. So I think we'll just focus on my two teams that I'm building right now, which is rounding out block and starting the Mr. T, because I'm at 43, and like I said, I think it's 44 where you need the 3 teams. So I need to start getting that going pretty quick here, because I'm frankly in a lot of trouble. If that Mr. T team's going to be my 3rd team, DCU Soups, Zatanna, Jess is nowhere near ready, Mr. T's nowhere near ready, and Guy Gardner's nowhere near ready. And I need to buy 2 more slots just to get these two to 255, which will be 260 hopefully tonight. So it just doesn't make any sense for me to draw for poison. So we're going to skip poison. We're not even going to do her thing. We're going to go right to our epics here. Jon Stewart and Mr. T. The sooner the better. Bane would be an acceptable one too. Because then I can get him to 10. Anybody with the block team. Jon Stewart right out the gate, yes. Just go ahead and give me Mr. T and I can be done. All right, but we're good. Jon Stewart's done already, and he's going to go to rank 9. So that's awesome. All right, now we're on the hunt for Mr. T. Yeah, that was a little underperforming, but that's all right. I can't complain. A lot of green there, guys. Oh, geez, look at all that green. All right. Yeah, let's get the rainbow going a little bit here, huh? There's other colors out there we could see. Yes! All right. My 2 desires right off the bat. We are done for the week. We're still going to leaving with 26,000 diamonds for our next pulls. That is awesome. And we can start building that back up for next week. And we're good. Awesome. Let's get in here, do what we said we were going to do. I don't want my 8th medal. I want my other stuff. Whoops. Let's get that done first. Damn near spent the wrong stuff. Man, you guys would have literally seen me cry on stream if I'd have did that. If I'd have spent that 8th medal. Jon Stewart's great, but he's not that great. Then I'm spending 8th medal. Yep, Jon Stewart. All right. Perfect. Now let's go do this the right way. Oh, yeah, John, there you are. Rank up, John, 80, 200. And we still got quite a bit left over. Another 200. All right, Jon Stewart, rank 9. Awesome. I'll take that. Perfect. Okay, let's get down here and mess around with Mr. T a bit. Okay, so let's get him up at least to level 5 anyway. All right, and then let's just get him to 5. I think we'll stop there, even though I have the shards to get him higher. I just don't want to waste all my purples. Like, this would leave me with, what, 73 plus 115, 83, 188. I'd have plenty of those, but no need to rush it. I'm not using them yet, so there's no reason to push too hard. Let's get his affinities. I already did all that good. So there we got there. Ups his skills. That's good. And like I said, we have enough to get him up to 7 actually. But we'll wait. And we'll be patient. You know, like I said, we're not going to be using him for a couple weeks yet, hopefully. So, but at least we got him to 5. I think what I'll do, since I was so lucky, we'll go into the link here. We'll buy another link this week. We'll get Guy Gardner in there. And then next week when we buy our link, we'll put Jess in there. And then our Mr. T team is, looks like it's ready to rock and roll. Like I said, let me know in the comments you think I'm doing this wrong. I could be doing this wrong. I know some people suggest the burn team. So, but I'd be interested in any opinion you have to give on a Mr. T team. Okay, let's collect that. And what you think I should do just based on what I have. I know I could put Batman in there too. So I could do like Soups, Guy Gardner, Mr. T, Batman, and Zatanna instead of Jess. And that might be something I do. That would be less investment because I'm already, actually I can go take him to 10. I have more than enough. I have minus 80 would give me 130. I'd only be 60 away from getting him to 11. So maybe I'll do that instead. Go Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, DCU Soup, Zatanna, and Batman. Huh, something to think about. How does his thing read? I know I'm behind Mr. T's old news, but all deployed allies attack HP and defense plus 6%. All deployed DPS allies get additional defense plus 30% and 50% increased superpower damage. Okay, so we want superpower damage, so Batman's out. She does superpower damage. Yep, she does superpower damage, which makes sense. She's a lantern, so superpower damage. Batman is superpower damage. Zatanna is not only the buffs, but she should be superpower damage. Yep. And then Guy Gardner. Okay, so no, we'll stick with the original plan. I'm glad I read that real quick before I proved my stupidity to the whole rest of the community here. So, what the heck is the rest of his affinity? And 50% increased superpower damage. The defense boost is doubled for a DPS ally in the front row during the first 3 rounds. So obviously, DCU Superman will go in the front row. And that's why we want his badge 30 also. Because physical damage reduction lets him heal himself more, all that good stuff. I don't know who the other one will be, the off tank, but we'll figure that out. But alrighty, guys, I'll call that one there. Mission accomplished, I think. You know, got some system recovery done. Got enough. We got John Stewart to 9. Mr. T to 5. Still got 26,000 diamonds to save for next week's pulls. Where we'll do John Stewart again. And we will do... so I can get Mr. T to 7. We'll probably do Mr. T at least one more time just so we can get him to 8. And that way we can get an artifact on him. And then we'll start thinking about... Because I'd like to get him all to 8 and then get him to 10. Because I want to at least get artifacts on him. And then once we get artifacts on everyone, then we'll push on to 10. So I think we'll do one more Mr. T just so we can get him to 8. Have the ability to get him to 8. And then we'll pick who is ever next. I have the shards to get DCU Superman to 8. So once we are done with the block team, we'll do that. So hopefully John Stewart next week. And then I'll probably just keep going with Bloodsport. I'm going to read this kit one more time. Just so I know I'm not crazy. Increase block by 20% every 5 times. Block rate bonus increases to 30%. Blocked attacks required to reduce advanced skill cooldown is reduced to 5. So yep, so having him on my team increases my block by 30%. I want that. I know a lot of people don't want him and think he's trash, and that's great. I think if I'm running a block team and I got a guy that increases my block by 30%, I'm taking that. especially free to play where I don't have Deathstroke or someone that is just way overpowered I can put in there. I'll stick with that and then just focus on Ocean Master and Nightwing doing what they do to make the block team run. And John Stewart, even though he's a shield, so he doesn't get as many blocks, his constant countering attack with Ocean Master is working good. So, but that's what we'll do. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to take off. I'm going to get out of here. Hope everyone got the Dr. Poisons that they wanted. I hope you got all the shards you needed and wanted to get her up and going. I look forward to seeing your guys' Poisonous teams and see how fun they are. And until next time, have a good one.